Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be a slimming roll of what I eat in a day. So if you want to know what I'm eating to lose weight at the moment, then keep watching. So before I get into this video, I want to tell you about a competition that's happening over on Channel Mum at the moment where you can win £150 worth of vouchers. So seeing as you're already on YouTube, it's going to be really easy for you to enter because all you need to do is subscribe to Channel Mum, which is going to be really easy to do on here like I've said, and then you just need to click the link down below and fill in your contact details. So if you win, then Channel Mum can get in touch with you and let you know. But yes, you can win £150 worth of vouchers, and that is £50 worth of Lush vouchers, £50 worth of Boots vouchers and £50 worth of Primark vouchers. So make sure you enter after you've watched this video. But without any further ado, let's get into this what I eat in a day. So as always, I am starting the day with a brew using my Nespresso machine and my semi-skim milk as part of my Hex A. As I've mentioned before, I use this jug for measuring out all of my liquid because it's nice and small and is really handy as well because you can see the measurements from the top. So I'm finally getting around to cooking my breakfast this morning. It's been one of those mornings where I've done the school run, I've got the kids sorted, I've nipped to the shop, and I've been doing chores, and then all of a sudden it's like nearly 11 o'clock and I've not eaten. This is just the way my life goes, unfortunately. So I'm making myself something to eat now. So I'll show you what I've got cooking over here. So in this little frying pan I have 3 bacon medallions, smoked ones from Waitrose, and then some mushrooms as my speed. And they are going to go into one of these beef-free, gluten-free pita breads. They're really, really nice actually. The whole family actually likes them, and I've found them a few places now, and I just think they mix having like bread as a Hex A up a little bit, and these are really tasty. And then what I'm going to do is add a tablespoon of this, which is the Heinz tomato ketchup with no added sugar or salt. This is half a syn per tablespoon, and I just like the fact that I'm not having any extra nasties that I don't need either. And that is my breakfast. So breakfast is eaten and I'm going to try and make my way through this. I try and drink 2 to 3 of these a day if I can, and it's just water with sugar-free squash in there as well. Stanley, my baby, he's 3 months old now, is sleeping. Bill, my eldest, is at school, and Daisy, my 2-year-old, is playing, so I'm hoping that I can get some work done. So I'll see you in a bit. So I have been waking this morning while Stanley's been sleeping and Daisy's been playing around me and generally distracting me, but that's fine. I'm just having something quick to eat now. I'll show you in a second, because even though I only ate about an hour and a half ago, we need to take Stanley to have his jabs in a bit. A really awkward time in the middle of the day, and obviously I ate breakfast late. I'm already starting to get peckish again anyway, which is a good reason why you need to eat breakfast properly. And I'm gonna quickly eat this, and then at least then when we're out and about I'm gonna get ravenously hungry and end up picking up something that, you know, probably isn't very syn friendly. So let me show you what I'm having. So the other day I made a roasted vegetable couscous, and we had it with like some meat on the side and stuff, but there was some left over, and it's basically couscous covered in boiling water with a teaspoonful of harissa, and I let that soak up all of the tastiness. And then meanwhile I'd cut up a load of veg, so courgette, 3 types of peppers, I've got some red onion in here and cherry tomatoes, and I roasted those, oh, and some mushrooms as well. And I roasted those in some fry light and seasoning in the oven until they were nice and soft and tasty. And then I basically mixed it all together and added some fresh oregano, because that was reduced in my local Waitrose and just looked really nice. And then I've got a few tiny cubes of light feta here, which I'm going to count as the rest of my Hex A for the day. And yeah, that is just leftovers basically. I've whizzed it up in the microwave, warmed it up a little bit, and that is what I'm gonna have. Oh, and I'm also gonna have a Diet Coke because I love this stuff. So it's now a bit later on in the day now, and I'm just making tea. I'm a bit overruled by children. Daisy's at my feet, Stanley's in my arms, and excuse the state of me because I've been filming and I have poodle hair because I took my French braid out, but I thought I would quickly show you what we're having for tea. So I've stuck the telly on to entertain Daisy, and Stanley's just in his band, so I'll quickly show you. But I'm basically making a special fried rice. Now this is a really cheap and easy meal to do, and I just got a value bag of rice from Tesco, and then I used 2 cups of rice with my little cup thing here. I'll leave a link to these down below. go. And then for every cup of rice I added 2 cups of water, so it was 2 cups of rice and 4 cups of water with a little bit of salt. Cooked that off until holes started to form on the surface of the rice, which told me that it was cooked. And then I've left it to cool, because you really need cooled cooked rice to make a nice like fried rice, because it's less sloppy with water and the starch around the rice dries. And then I will show you what's in my frying pan. So in here at the moment I have 4 spring onions chopped up, I've got a yellow pepper chopped up, I've got a big bag of bean sprouts, I've got some leftover mushrooms, like a good handful of mushrooms, and then I will show you what the meat is. So I picked up this ham hock from Waitrose. Tesco also sell it as well, and it comes in 2 little packs like this. This is sin free, and I'm doing like a ham hock, well, fried rice basically. And I've also added 2 teaspoons of the very lazy smoked chopped garlic, just for ease really. And then I found a few tomatoes languishing in the fridge, so I'm going to put those in at the end because I want them to stay a little bit firm. And yeah, and there's my rice. I've also added a good glug of soy sauce to this as well for flavouring, and I will taste it at the end to see if it needs anything else adding. So this is the finished meal. What I did at the end is that I tasted it and added a little bit of salt and pepper, some more soy sauce, and then I would say about half a teaspoon each of onion powder and garlic granules, and that is all served up. So now the kids are in bed and I'm having a little dessert slash treat for the evening, and this is a Izzy, I think it is, Skyr yogurt, and that is sin free, and it's a vanilla one, which is a plus because it tastes so much nicer than the plain ones. And then I have 2 of the Tesco mini meringues crumbled up on top, and they are 1 sin each. So this is a 2 sin dessert, and obviously my raspberries are my speed food, and it's basically like an eaten mess that's a little bit more sin friendly and no cream and stuff, and I really like it, and I've been reaching for this often. So yeah, that is the end of this what I eat in a day. I'm going to tuck into this and be quite chuffed that I've ended the day on a pretty decent amount of sins as well. So that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments below if you would like me to do some more of these, and I of course will do. And don't forget to enter that competition because it closes very soon. The link is below, and good luck. Oh yeah, and have a lovely day whatever you're up to, and I will see you next time. Bye.